Hello, and welcome to Pecha-Kucha style presentation on applying theoretical lens of the fifth discipline by Senge to designing digital experiences for positive youth development by Bers. Peter Senge uses a well-familiar concept of a family to describe his interpretation of a system. As a member of a family, each of us wants the best, yet the outcome may not always come out as plausible as intended. Therefore, the whole family, aka system, bears the consequences. To Senge, a learning organization is an organization where people continually expand their capacity to create the results they truly desire. It is an organization where thinking and learning are nurtured and promoted, ideas are valued and collaborated about, and people are continually learning to see the world together. Systems thinking is known as the cornerstone of the learning organization. Rather than focusing on the snapshots or the isolated parts of the system, systems thinking is a world view, helping to recognize the patterns of the system and change them if needed to make the system more effective. Personal mastery is the driving force behind lifetime learning, and not only in the academic sense. Personal mastery is about recognizing and strengthening our personal vision and focusing on what is important to us. It is everlasting personal dedication and enthusiasm which cultivate our energy in becoming better and more proficient. The third principle of the learning organization is mental models. They comprise of our assumptions, generalizations, pictures, or images that influence our perception of the world and our actions within it. Recognizing them through reflection and conversation with others is an important part in overall learning organization. Building shared vision is a process of translating individual visions into a shared channel. For the shared vision to exist, it needs to be commonly owned and committed to. In Senge's terms, genuine commitment and enrollment rather than compliance is the key to the success in the building of shared vision. Team learning is a follow-up to mental models and shared vision. It starts with stripping off any assumptions and entering genuine dialogue for thinking together. The dialogue further focuses on how to recognize patterns of interactions that undermine learning. Senge's ideas of learning organization imply that there are no ultimate destination or the end state, but a lifelong journey. All five components describe processes, not end results, and require time and patience for developing or enhancing. In her own words, Bers's work is dedicated to using technology to help children learn new things, to become better people and make a better world. It uses a comparative analogy of a digital playpen where learning opportunities are limited with a digital playground where exploration is limitless. Bers focuses on human-centered behaviors that may happen with or without technology. They occur within some kind of situated practice, whether it's a classroom, museum, or another environment where these behaviors are exhibited. Under the lens of Senge, the organization could be referred to as a situated practice. The pathways for promoting healthy and thriving communities are defined as internal assets or fundamentals for positive development. The first three, competence, confidence, and character, are considered intrapersonal or individual traits. The second three, connection, caring, and contribution, involve interpersonal relationships. In Bers's terms, the tapestry made with both sets of C's helps with defining the sense of purpose in becoming a better person and making a better world. In essence, this framework is closely related to Senge's philosophical viewpoints, where there is no ultimate destination but a lifelong journey for the better. Let's apply the lens of Senge's personal mastery to the internal assets. While competence may be directly related to proficiency, the confidence, and for the most part the character, are about personal values, doing the right thing, and getting better at it. The lens of mental models could be applied to such human-centered behaviors as creating content and choices of conduct. Mental models resemble the moral compass which guides our behavior in a situation. Mental models also allow for the expression of creativity. Systems thinking lens can be applied to an asset and a behavior. Connection, or establishing the bonds and relationships, contributes to the ability to think above the individual task, a concept central to the systems thinking. From the behavioral perspective, a systems thinking is closely related to the community building. A lens for building shared vision reveals such behaviors as communicating and collaborating. Without them, the act of sharing would never be possible. Both the communication and collaboration present the channels for achieving results in defining the shared vision. In focusing on the vision, creative behavior becomes essential. The lens of team learning is based on the internal asset of contribution. Although it may not be as apparent, but the team learning is also directly connected to caring. In this sense, it is related to the deep caring about the team's learning experiences and success levels of each member. To review, Senge's 5 disciplines are about deeper, lifetime learning of individuals within the organizational setting. Bers' framework is about designing digital playgrounds to promote positive technological experiences to the learner and to the community. While the viewpoints of the two authors may be different, they both promote team-oriented approach to learning, supported by the ongoing strive for the improvement on both personal and community-based arenas. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching.